Hello, my name's John Downs. I'm the director of an organisation called the Centre for Fortean Zoology, and for most of the last 35-40 years I've been doing all sorts of exciting things, going to interesting places and looking for animals which may or may not still exist. I'm really quite proud of what we've achieved. But I was a young man then, and a middle-aged man, and now I'm an old man. I know that people say that these days 66, which is what I'm going to be this year, is not really very old. But I have not had a very good history of looking after my body, and I'm falling apart. I can hardly walk. I spend most of my time when I've got to get anywhere at any speed in a wheelchair. And I have actually become an old man looking back upon my life. I've done all sorts of strange and wonderful things, and you know what? I don't think I'd change a thing. I go to bed much earlier than most men of my age. This is at least partially because my old friend and colleague Graham Inglis, the Deputy Director of the Centre for Fortean Zoology, is also my carer, and I don't like to keep him waiting to be able to spend his evening doing whatever he wants to do while I'm still downstairs. So I go to bed relatively early so he can put me to bed and I can be out of his hair. I'm usually accompanied by Lily Tinkerbell, and in the background, Archie Pig. Archie is the CFZ dog, Mark 5, I think. And Lilith is my favourite of the 4 cats. I've decided I'm going to make a series of short films in which I tell you about some of my adventures. Why am I doing this? Well, for a number of reasons. One, because I don't have anything else constructive to do in the evenings. And although I'm quite happy to spend my evenings watching Netflix or reading a book, I do feel somewhat guilty that I'm not doing something a little more productive. And also, as an intellectual discipline, I'm learning to make and edit films on my iPad, which is something I always knew was vaguely possible, but I hadn't thought enough about in depth to get around to doing anything about it. So I'm teaching myself to do that and various other things to try to make the most professional looking films that I can, even though they are all shot in bed by me and Lilith. So, if this is the sort of thing that you would find entertaining or amusing, please let me know. I'm going to give you all a chance to vote on what story comes first. Do you want number 1, Lake Monsters in Ireland? Number 2, Big Hairy Man-like Apparitions in Northumberland? Or number 3, Vampires in Mexico? Your choice. Let me know what you want, and